Hello, everybody. So this is, I don't know what episode this is. I'll check right now what episode this is. This is for title's sake and curiosity. So I'm not signed into YouTube, so I gotta find my channel. I don't even remember what it's called. Is it D-Bird or Danster? So this might actually take a little bit. Oh dang it! I don't know why I'm not signed in. I'll just sign in, and then it should take me. Okay. Alrighty. My channel. Okay. Okay. I didn't know my channel was just called DAR. Oh, wait, no. I see. Got compressed. Alright. So this is episode 6. I don't remember what I was doing. Hey, there's someone on the server. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, okay. It says restart the launcher. So you think Minecraft is becoming more like modded? Let's just try refreshing it and joining again. No, I gotta restart the launcher. Screen's gonna go black for a bit. Just try this again. Wow, okay. Still loading. Alright. Now let's try. Restarted the launcher. Join. Right, it's been a while. It has been a while. Ah! Okay, wait a minute. Oh, my thing just broke. Okay. So, turns out I've had 75 deaths. I don't remember this. Oh, great. These guys are titled. I shouldn't be killing these guys. Okay. I don't want to ruin someone's... Ah, okay. Okay, you know what, man? Oh, there goes my shield. Perfect. Nice. That is so awesome. I don't know... How did I even... What was I doing? Wait. I think when I logged out last, I believe I was at James's wall. I'm gonna check that real quick. Oh, you guys are gonna hear it for a bit, get some feedback. Oh yeah, so I'm at his wall. Okay, I'm in that area. So someone changed my... Alright, well, we'll get to the bottom of this. Okay, if I am surrounded by obsidian... Oh, okay. If I have to break at least 2 more blocks of obsidian, I forget it. I'm going home. Okay. Oh, yep, what do you know? I'm still here. Look at that. Awesome. What the heck? What the heck? Ah! Ah! Okay, alright. Okay, wait, he's nice. He just hit me with chicken.
Or I was going to say you can start recording once we get to the cave, actually. Because
Alright.
I thought you might have been recording already. You know, because you record like everything.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'll make it official once we get to the cave.
Right. No, that's fine. Oh wait, there's story stuff over there. Oh, we might lag the server a bit if we're spawning new chunks. Not that that's you know, not that that's a big problem,
No.
but there's only two of us.
So somewhere in this snowy area, I believe I've died and lost a lot of stuff.
Oh right. Oh, so you've already loaded this.
Well, no. So when I first started, I didn't have like any armor or anything. I
Yeah.
think a polar bear killed me somewhere out here.
Oh no.
Caving. I think I was
Actually,
looking
2 seconds.
for like the little igloos or something.
Oh, I hadn't found one. You know how there's some that have only got one level and there's some that have got the two. You know, the lower down level. I hadn't found one with the lower down level until I found one on this server. Like, you know, all the months and years it'd been out, that was the first one I found. So I got very lucky with them.
There's a ravine right here. I don't know how.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, if it might go somewhere unless you want to.
I mean, it's not. It doesn't look like there's any other entrances.
Alright, let's see if there's any. Oh wait, this is another ravine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see if we find a cave opening that's non-ravine. I mean, there's a few caves here,
Yeah.
non-ravines. Well, let's just hop in here then. One of these. That one goes nowhere. Let's do the other one.
Here with the one and only JamesTheDouglas, and we're gonna be.
Indeed. I'm here with the one and only Danster.
Yeah, we're gonna be asking questions. He's gonna be kind of asking questions.
Yeah.
While we cave.
Welcome to the JamesTheDouglas podcast.
Yeah.
First guest is Danster. No, I'm kidding. This ain't becoming a seat. I don't have any motivation really to do these, but I wanted to do this nonetheless. So yeah, do you want to? The cave over there doesn't really go anywhere. This one though does. We'll just have to fight over resources,
Okay.
which won't be hard. Anyway, yes, when you just get into the questions, there's a few mobs in here, quite a few mobs. Are you out of interest? This could be question number one. Are you bothered about iron when you cave on SMP?
By iron?
Like, yeah, do you go for iron when you cave on SMPs or?
Well, at this point in the game, I mine everything except for redstone.
Right.
I don't really care
Oh,
about
okay.
redstone.
Fair enough.
I like to mine diamonds as well.
Aye. I've not met someone who doesn't. Oh, apart from, well, I've never met him, but Etho doesn't like them. Oh, you don't die. That's a pro tip, I guess.
Okay, sorry, I fell in lava.
What am I talking about? You don't need pro tips.
Okay. So.
All right, on to the proper ones. Right. So recently there was a very a special festival in the US. I don't want to call it a festival because I feel like that's kind of it doesn't do it justice given how big it is. But there was a special festival in the US called Thanksgiving.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
What for you is your favourite part of Thanksgiving?
Being thankful. No, I'm just kidding. Favorite part would be turkey and mashed potatoes.
Oh right. Oh, is that traditional then? Is it like tradition?
So there's traditional parts to the meal. There's like the traditional Thanksgiving dinner. That usually consists of a turkey, mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Cranberry sauce, sweet potato, or yams, excuse me. What else? A dinner roll, pumpkin pie.
Oh,
what are
nice.
some other things. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there's stuffing. There's stuffing.
Oh, stuffing. Right. It's very similar to our Christmas meals,
Yes,
actually.
yeah, it's like Christmas dinner. It's similar to Christmas dinner.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But-
And is that the same for all the US? Like, would that be standard in other states?
Yes,
Or
yes, that's
okay.
right. Yeah.
All right, interesting. Is it a family thing as well? Is it like?
Yeah. It's a family event.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, moving on to something slightly different, slightly off topic. If you could visit any country in the world, which one would you choose and why? Any country in the world.
Scotland, for sure.
Okay, right. So what's your serious answer?
Um,
I mean, if it's Scotland, fair enough. But I mean, I'm just saying, any country.
Any country.
As much as I like Scotland, I'm somehow doubting it would be most people's first choice.
I'm not sure.
All right.
Mexico? No, not Mexico.
Well, I mean, yeah, hot weather.
France. Seems
France,
pretty cool.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, France is nice. Great people and all. But on the flip side of it, which country in the world would you not want to visit? Like, which country would you want to keep at arm's length?
Maybe something like. Papua New Guinea? I don't know.
Okay, no, that's fine. I was kind of trying to catch out there. I was hoping you'd say Mexico, and then I'd be like, "Oh, controversial." No, I'm kidding. Oh, man.
I don't know.
North Korea would be mine.
Yeah, North Korea would probably be a rough one to visit. Yeah. Maybe some of
Also,
those,
I should say, just pick up as well, I have found a mine shaft, although it's quite high Y level. Oh, it's Y28. There might be. Oh no, there's cave spiders. There might be stuff here. I don't know, but basically it's over my.
It's over where?
Sorry, it's in my direction. I'm around minus. 400 minus 4,500. Basically around those. I can write it in chat.
I'll probably.
It's around there.
Okay.
So if you find it, you can check it out. So you and I, do you remember the date? Okay, so this might seem strange. Okay, and the reason I remember this is for very different reasons to what you might think. But do you remember the date you and I first met?
Okay, so it was probably season 2 or 3 of Cakecore. We teamed.
What was the date? What was the date?
Okay. Holy smokes. What was the date? Wow.
I mean, if you get it, fair play. I'm just wondering.
Date. Okay. I'm trying to remember. What was going on at UH. Okay.
Well, that's similar part of the question. That's like kind of part 2 of the question. So, do you remember? What do you remember about that night? So, well, it was probably afternoon for you, but it was night for me. So, what's your memories of that night?
It was a Saturday. I remember it was a Saturday. Well, that's kind of obvious. I want to say it was around August. I'm gonna say
Okay,
August
so you're going for a Saturday in August.
Yeah. Of let's say 2016.
Okay, so you got the 2016 part. Unfortunately, it was a Sunday, and it was in October. I mean, you were close though. You know, right kind of time of year. It was the 2nd of October, 2016. Sorry for being so specific, but the reason I remember that is because I moved into a flat on my own like a day or 2 before. So, you know, I knew it was quite soon after that we did it. But second part of the question, what do you remember about that evening? Or afternoon?
Boy.
I'll give you a clue. It was Ultra Cakecore Season 2.
Okay. Well, I believe that was the UHC where we took on Bombastic and Patnat at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It was a battle of apples against enchants.
Yeah, that's the key thing. Yeah. We killed Casmic and Stenstone.
Yep.
They they killed the other team, Turtle and Owlton.
Yeah, yeah. We just bowed them down.
Pretty much. We never found a single diamond in that game. It was the most depressing part. Like, we went in so many caves and we just did not find a single diamond.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. It was a good game, to be fair.
Yeah,
I quite enjoyed that.
Game. It was a good fight at the end. It wasn't a super fast 2-hit and it was over fight. There was...
Yeah, exactly. You find a lot of fights can be like that. But yeah, no, it was a great finale.
Well, and I believe the next season we ended up teaming as well, right?
Yeah. Well, that was the two large teams, wasn't it? Like red versus blue, kind of.
Which we did win, but we weren't around to see it. Like, we died.
No, yeah. That was kind of my fault because I was like, in some ways I didn't want us to die to Sten, but I knew if we died to Sten, then the final fight would be, a lot fairer instead of a 4v1. And but at the same time, I didn't want us to kill Sten because then that would kind of stop the game. I was just kind of pushing our luck a bit too much. Basically, that's my excuse. Yeah. I'm glad it worked out the way it did, even though we died.
The jukebox.
Yeah, and you got punched off a cliff by a zombie.
Oh, right, that was so funny. The footage of that zombie just coming out of.
Yeah.
Well, and then he got
a legendary shot on me. Like his shot on me was like, it's almost like the impossible shot made possible. But that was a good season as well.
That was.
So this is where the top move Ultra Cakecore. What are your fond memories of the other seasons? So season 1, season 4. What do you remember about those seasons?
Season 1 was very what's the word? We were new to it.
Right.
It was probably one of Pat's first games hosting.
Sure.
There was, I think, like 4 or 5 players. A lot of lag.
Right. Yeah.
But it was still fun. I believe.
Yeah, I went back and forth.
I got killed by Pat Nat.
Yeah.
Then a creeper.
It was Pat's perspective I watched, I think.
Yeah. I think the 1.9 update was relatively new at the time. So I think we were all learning the new combat system.
Sure.
I think we were all kind of taken by surprise by the skeletons and how dangerous they were. At least I was.
Yeah.
I believe Owlton won.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was him and what's that guy's name? Nintendo Joey or something?
Nintendo Joe, yeah.
He played season 2 as well, I remember.
Oh, did he?
All right, and season 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh man, there's been a lot, hasn't there? I just realised how many there was.
No, there has been a lot.
So what would you remember about the other ones then? Just real quick, give us a summary of your experience.
I think the last one I remember really doing, it was when Owlton and I teamed, and that was a whole lot of fun. There was a lot of people and a lot of really stacked people at the end.
Yeah.
We came out in like full iron and just got destroyed.
Oh yeah, you got shot by spods. I remember that.
Yeah.
I was like right next to you at that point or something, or right next to them.
Yeah, that was a really fun one just because it was fun teaming with Owlton. And then there was, I think the one before that, I was with I think Bombastic, and we were.
Yeah, season 4. That was season 4. We were with Bombastic.
And we just Balone took over.
Oh yeah. So what was your reason for wanting to team with Balone in season 5? Because remember, yourself and Sten both requested to team with him. What was your reasons?
Well, I think that was season 5.
Yeah.
Season 4, I think Balone got like 4 or 5 kills.
Yeah, no, it's a fair play to try and get team with him.
I think it was also kind of a joke, like
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, of course, I didn't mind.
Yeah. No, fair enough. That was the only 2 games I remember ever playing with him was those Ultra Cakecore games, and from that, from the first one, obviously I took that he was quite a good player. So Still your fault, 3D Spotters. I think it was 3D Spotters that got him involved. But either way, it's your fault, 3D Spotters. Anyway, so that was Ultra Cakecore, a key event that we've both taken part in. So next question: do you remember? And okay, that is still on Minecraft. But do you remember when you first played the game? And yeah, when did you do it? What was it on? Was it on a tablet? Was it on a computer? Yeah.
Okay, so the first time I saw it, I was at a friend's house. And this was probably 2011 or something.
Right, okay, yeah.
I remember thinking, like, whoa, what the heck? These graphics are awful.
Yeah.
And then
Can't think why.
Probably like a month later, I was playing it on I don't know if it was illegal, but it was a free version. It was like a .jar. I was just playing single player, and I didn't really get introduced to the multiplayer until maybe 2012 or 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, and then even then I didn't really play it because I was just on a laptop with like low FPS. It was really just a single player game for me for a long time.
Yeah.
Then I think I got I think I started getting into like the PvP and stuff probably 2014.
Right. Well, that was my next question. When do you remember first playing UHC? And you can add PvP to that if you want as well.
So my first UHC was on Eximus.
Yep. Best server of all time, bar none.
Yeah. I played those religiously for a while. Like, I was always going on there checking to see what times they were playing.
Right. Now, did you play when there was only like? Because I started to play it like early 2015 when there was a lobby at that point. But did you play before that when there was only like one game on or something?
I believe I played like one game.
Right.
Only one game, and you had to wait like 60 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
But when I kind of like got into it, that was changed. Like it was.
Okay, sure.
Several going on at once. I missed that server.
Yeah, so do I. They made a tweet, I think at New Year, and everyone was like, "Oh, they're coming back, they're coming back." But it's just like, well, I mean, they made a tweet, but it doesn't mean anything. I would like them to come back though. But there you go. We'll have. We've got. What was it? Backline. Oh, there you are. Greetings. Are you low in health?
No, I just got hit by a witch though. It's not really. Oh yeah, I think I'll be fine.
That's fine. Oh, there's mineshaft up there. That must be. Oh, this is where I came in. Yes, I do apologise. I found diamonds here. So, if you unfortunately if you've been here 3 minutes ago, then.
Oh, that's alright.
Would have been right on. I don't actually need.
In your shadow of this cave, actually. I think I've been kind of running through the.
I mean, if you want to branch mine away or something, I'll branch mine away if you want. You can have the rest of this cave. I'm not going to find an awful lot there, I don't imagine. Anyway, so you got the UHC scene, what are you saying, about 2014, 2015 time?
Yeah, about that. I think
Good.
I was probably the most competitive at 2015.
Right. You played mostly. Because, of course, one of Bombastic's most famous videos is I killed it was a Acidic Blitz.
Oh, yeah.
And there's someone who sounds like Patnat, but it actually turned out to be yourself.
Yes, that was me. Yeah, that was a very, very exciting time.
Yeah.
We were.
I mean, it was meetup of an Eximius game.
Yeah, well, we were huge fans. no, we weren't.
Okay, right, yeah.
But we talked about this guy a lot. He showed up. I think we were actually stream sniping. That's how we found out he was in that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And we joined it.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. It's always cool to fight people you admire or look up to or whatever. I know I was a wee bit excited that one time I killed Extensorio, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, so now for a more personal question, not for yourself, but what do you think of 3D Spotters?
He's a beautiful guy. No, you know, I don't really have anything wrong to say about him.
All right.
He's a blunt guy. Says what's on his mind.
The next question is related. What do you see in 3D Spotters that makes you think, man, I'm so glad I'm not that guy?
Well,
no pressure. No, I'm kidding. You don't have to answer. Anyway, moving on. So now at this point we are winging it. Although I do have some idea of what to say. My next question is, you drive, right? You drive in the US,
yes,
yeah?
sir. Yeah.
Because my only reason for knowing that is because you were driving in the vlog to the hospital. Was it the hospital
right,
you,
yes.
you chaps went to?
Yes, it was.
So, what when you were learning to drive, what did you find most difficult to get to grips with? Or did you just naturally come at it like head on? Were you just really good at?
The hardest part was memorizing all the rules, I think.
Right. Okay. Is that like highway codes and all that?
Yeah, like right on red, left on not red, you know, things like that. Like just
Right. Yeah.
memorizing stuff.
Sure. And it's an automatic you drive, yeah.
Yes.
How would you feel about driving? And this isn't an offer, by the way; it's just a hypothetical question. But if you were offered the chance to learn to drive a manual, would you accept?
Well, actually, I do drive a manual right now.
Oh, you do. Oh, you drive.
In the
Okay,
video,
right.
It was an automatic, but
Okay, but you're trained. You have learnt to drive
yes.
a manual.
Yes.
Okay. Is that the case with all US driving licenses? Do they all take place in manuals, but everyone just buys automatics because they're convenient? Or
I don't think there's any law enforcing, you know, that you have to. No, I don't think there's any different license or anything. I think it's just a car is a car. I don't think it.
Right. Okay. See, the law in the UK, which obviously is probably going to be different, but the law is if you learn in a manual, you can drive an automatic.
Yeah.
But if you learn in you're not allowed to drive a manual, basically.
There's no law like that here.
Oh, yeah.
Drive whatever
Okay, so
you want.
if you learn to drive automatic, you can drive a manual then. No.
What's that?
If you learn in an automatic, you can drive a manual over there. Is that the case?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Okay, that's fine. Interesting. No, I didn't know that. But do most people in the US drive an automatic?
Yes, for sure.
Okay, fair enough. Oh dear. I was actually speaking to someone about that. And in the UK, they were like, they drive an automatic over here, but loads of people will drive manual. And I was asking, is that, you know, is the manual really much better? And they were just like, no, they think it's just some sort of, you know, people want to be big and claim that driving an automatic, a manual, sorry, makes it look big or something like that. That was kind of their take on it. But,
yeah, I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be a sign of, I don't know, masculinity.
that's similar wording, actually. I'll give you that. But anyway, no, that was just something I was interested. Next question. With regards to other video games, what other video games do you play? Have you played? Have you enjoyed playing? Give us a rundown of them.
So, a lot of my video game experience comes from the GameCube.
Right.
I played a lot of the GameCube games like Wind Waker, Melee, Mario Sunshine. Really liked Mario Party 5. But in the more recent years, I started Morrowind and Oblivion.
Oh, aye.
I really liked those ones. I put in a decent amount of hours into that.
Is that on the GameCube or on the PC?
I did that on the PC.
Oh, okay, right. Nah, fair enough. Yeah, I've got them. I've not played too much though.
I never clicked with Skyrim.
Okay.
Oh, you looted this. dungeon. Okay.
Oh yeah, apologies.
And then what else? I really got into Terraria. This is also in the later years. Terraria was a lot of fun for me. I don't like going back to play it, but I
right.
with fond memories. What else?
Well, sorry, when you said later years, is that like after Terraria had come out, like many years after it come out, or?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Like within the past 2 or 3 years.
Sure. Do you find yourself going like playing a lot of games that were maybe new a long time ago, but you just are starting them just because you've seen how popular they are and you want to give them a try?
Yeah. I gave Borderlands 2 a try. I believe that came out a while ago.
Right.
I started playing it probably like 2 or 3 years ago. And that's the same thing with Morrowind and Oblivion.
Yeah. Oh, they're quite old games, yeah.
Man, what other games did I play? Right now, I have a hands down favorite, no question, and that's just Smash Brothers 4.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. Would you you play that on?
The Wii U.
Oh, okay. Is that the latest Wii version that's out at the minute? I'm not up to date with Nintendo's consoles.
There's the Switch. The Switch is the newest Nintendo.
Oh yeah. Right.
Oh, that's
okay,
not really
that's
related
interesting.
to the Wii though.
Well, I mean, I guess it's still a Nintendo console. I guess it's just slightly different.
Yeah. But for sure, I've put the most time into Minecraft out of.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. My reason for asking about the going back and playing games that been out for a while is because I'm kind of like that. I play a lot of games that were, currently I'm playing a lot of Mount & Blade that came out in 2008 or something. So that's a good 11 years. And although I've played it for 5 years, I've only recently put loads of time into it. So
okay.
yes, I'm just wondering if that's like a popular way of going about things, or if it's just us maybe.
I have no bias towards old games or new games. Like
Yeah.
I'm down for whatever.
Darn it, I had a good question. Well, not a good question. I had a fairly interesting question there, but I have forgotten. Oh yeah, do you have any other hobbies per se? So you like gaming, fair enough. Any other things that you enjoy?
I like all sports.
Okay.
There's not a single sport besides football that American football.
Wait. All right, okay, off that. Oh, thank goodness you confirmed that. I was getting a bit worried there. I was like, I'm not sure we can be friends anymore.
I like other soccer or football.
Nah, you can call it soccer. It's all right.
Okay. I like piano.
Yep.
Piano's a pretty big hobby of mine. I don't really have. I like board games.
All right.
Yeah, that's probably about it.
What sort of board games do you play?
Catan, Dominion, those are good ones.
Oh yeah, those are probably proper. I have no idea what they are, but they're probably proper board games.
Yeah.
Like the board games I'm familiar with are like Monopoly, Risk, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, there is stuff wrong with Monopoly. I still enjoy Monopoly.
Our Monopoly set has suffered so much because of rages, but in the past. But let's not talk about that.
I still think it's a fun game.
Is it? So the board games you like, are they very much more skill based, or?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Okay.
I mean, there's some fun ones that are a lot of luck, but I generally stay away from games like Yahtzee.
Okay. I've never played that one either.
Oh, it's a dice game.
Oh right. Is it like? You know that dice game out of the third Pirates of the Caribbean? Is it like that one, or the second one? Is it like that game?
Is it whoever gets luckiest wins?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that then.
That's such a dumb reference for me to make, but whatever.
No, no. I know what you're talking about. I didn't know how they were playing. I didn't know the rules.
I'm trying to think. It was kind of like, have you ever played that card game Cheat, or it's got another name, but it's a swear word, so I can't
Life.
exactly say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was kind of like that, but with dice.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it was a bluffing game.
Yeah. So maybe it wasn't relied. Well, I guess it is kind of. I don't know. You probably know more than I do about the difference between bluffing games and luck games.
Yeah. So was it more like poker bluffing? You know, lying.
I've never played poker in my life, mate. So
Okay.
no, it's always driven me away because I don't gamble. So it's like,
Oh, okay.
you know, I know you don't have to gamble when you play poker, but you know, that's just kind of, well, you know, it's just something that's kept me away from it. Like whenever we went on school trips or whatever, there'd be people playing it. I was just like, you know, I just sit and watch. Anyway, what was your favourite? So getting back onto Minecraft until I can think of an actual good question. What was your favourite part of last season? So last season of the SMP.
Oh, last season of the SMP. I had a whole lot of fun just building a castle.
Oh yeah.
And
you put loads of diamonds in it.
Yeah. I dedicated like a week with like 12 hours a day in that castle. That was a whole lot of fun.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, building was a whole lot of fun. I didn't do too many pranks.
Did you make that arena? There was that arena, not the main arena, but was there not another arena that was like behind my shop or something? Yeah.
I did make that. It got boring.
What was the purpose? Okay, what was the purpose? What was your original thought behind it? Because it looked pretty interesting.
You know, I just wanted to build. Like I think I called it arena just to have an excuse for building something, because that's really what I wanted to do, was just build something. I lost interest in it because I don't know. I didn't really know where I was going with it. Didn't really have a point really.
Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, it still looked cool though. Like
yeah, it was.
It's always nice when you can, even if you lose interest, it still looks, you know, momentous on the server or something. Oh, sorry.
I liked exploring the end cities. I did a lot of that in the last
yeah. They would have come out in time for the SMP or around the time the SMP was up, right? It was 1.11, but I don't remember if the server was up in 1.10 or 1.11.
I think it started in 1.11.
Right, okay. So you had access to them right from the very beginning?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I believe so.
So time for... oh, actually, no, I've got a good question. So, recently, there has been kind of it's been reignited almost, the hate that some 1.8 PvPers have for the new or the combat that we have at the minute in the versions, the new versions. But Mojang have said they are going to be redoing the combat system.
Again?
With your again. With your knowledge, with your extensive knowledge of video games, how would you want the combat to work? So, keep all other people's biases aside, what for you personally would you think would make the and the answer could just be a simple, a switch between this combat system and the other one. But if you've got anything else you would want to add, now's your time.
So I like 1.8 combat and 1.9 and up. They're very different. I think I do prefer the 1.8 combat.
Right.
I think I like the more faster pace.
Yeah.
I can't really put my finger on why. I know like this one is more in depth probably and takes more, I don't know, brain power.
Well, I mean, it's hopefully careful with those wordings, because it's just because I watched a video where some guy went in on people that were saying 1.8 required less skill or something like that. But I mean,
I don't know.
I can understand whether I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I guess I'm just saying that. I guess it depends what kind of side you're coming at from, because I mean, you really just play for fun, don't you?
Yeah, that's the thing. I really do just play for fun. You know, I
fair
really
enough.
don't know what I would want it to be like. Maybe like 1.8, but with more weaponry and like more better blocking system.
Right.
So there's just more to 1.8. Like, I mean, it has the rod, which is nice, but maybe some more. Variables.
Maybe a crossbow that shoots fireworks.
Yeah.
I'll just think of ideas. No, anyway. Okay. So, but you still like 1.9, right? That's
I still do.
Okay, that's fine. Not that I was disappointed by your original answer. I was just wondering.
Out of curiosity, what would you do? What do you think would be the best?
I'm pretty much the same as you. I'm on the fence. I like the 1.8 and before one. I like the simplicity of it for, you know, Minecraft being a simple game. That being said, you could argue Minecraft's less simple now than it was. I thought 1.8 combat was a joke for 1.8 survival because skeletons were really bad.
Yes.
And you know, so I was happy when they introduced 1.9 just to make things a bit more challenging, and obviously skeletons are more challenging. The combat, you can't just go up and immediately spam click a mob to death. But at the same time, I still like going back and doing the 1.8 PvP because obviously that's still as challenging as ever. So yeah, pretty much the same on the fence with you. I think that if they were to change the combat system, they would have to do something very radical that everyone can buy into, and I don't see them doing that. So, in my opinion, the best thing they could do is, you know, have a game rule change that means people could switch between 1.8 and 1.9. So,
what I really liked about the 1.8 combat system, or I guess just 1.8 in general, I really like doing single player speedruns.
Right. Yeah.
Because it just everything slows down in 1.9 and up. Like.
Sure. Yeah. You find it more challenging to actually get, you know, be fast with that.
Yeah, like
just okay, yeah.
1.8 you could be like, all right, you know, I'm gonna beat the dragon in this, you know, 4-hour time frame, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it's taken me in 1.11. I forget.
Right. Yeah. Interesting. No, I know. I think the record. This is like obviously you're talking about a glitchless, you know, just doing it for fun kind of speedrun. I think the record for like the hardcore speedruns is in 1.12, but it relies on a glitch where you like delete the dragon or something as soon as you spawn at the end or something silly like that. But there you go. That's probably one of the major benefits. Anyway, okay, slightly different topic. When you were at school, what was or what is your favourite subject? What was the subject that you looked forward to most?
I don't know if you can call, you know, like music classes. I don't know.
Yeah, you can call it. You can call that a subject.
Okay, well then, yeah, it'd be music. But like, for more serious classes, probably math.
Okay. Yes, which in the UK we call maths.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding. You know, no, we do actually call it maths, but I'm not like, you know, maths. Either one's fine.
Do any of you guys call it mathematics?
Yeah. Well, that's a full name, mathematics.
Okay.
It's like on your timetable, it would always say, you know, mathematics, but everyone just called it maths.
Maths.
Did you have different though, like math subjects? Did you have like arithmetic classes, for example, and say geometry?
So it was
classes
more like you know, pre-algebra, algebra 1, algebra 2.
Right. That's a good way actually. Pre-algebra, I like that.
Yeah. I believe most people took geometry. I didn't take geometry, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't. There might be names like arithmetic. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that word means. I've heard it before, but.
I mean, I couldn't give you an exact definition, but I think it's just like adding, subtraction, division, that sort of a thing. It's not because you know maths is like there's so much to maths. I think it's just the basic adding and subtracting kind of thing.
Okay.
No idea though. I've probably just got it wrong and I've looked incredibly silly. Anyway, how have you done caving out of interest? Like, what have you found much?
I've gotten about 2 stacks of iron, 21 gold, 5 stacks of coal, and 7 diamonds.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got 9 diamonds at the minute. I was wanting to find more, but I've kind of been in the upper reaches of caves at the minute.
Yeah, I came up onto the surface and went to that other ravine.
Right.
Because I think the other caves were exhausted.
I branched mine and found another mine shaft, although I think I might have found another mine shaft. Oh man.
The new strip mining technique is wild.
Oh yeah, the one high one.
Yeah. I don't know if you.
I've never used it, but
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
You get a lot done.
It's one of these ones that theoretically it's better, and it might be better, but it doesn't seem like it at first because yeah, you feel like you'd be getting more out of digging 2 blocks, but obviously that's not the case.
Yeah, I haven't done it enough to see any differences.
Right.
But I mean, maybe if you were to record, 10 hours of that strip mining versus 10 hours of a different.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a great video. That would bang on YouTube, no doubt. If I had 1 million subs, no. Anyway, no. Moving on. Did you have a YouTube channel before you had your current one, or have you always just had your current one?
Yes, I did.
If you're willing, could you share a bit about that, or was it just a channel just for like?
No, for sure. I put a couple vines I made on there.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think I had too much of a. I mean, I didn't see much of a future with it. I just was like, hey, this could go on YouTube. I should try that.
Yeah.
And I got a couple of my friends to subscribe to that channel, and it was really exciting.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
I think it's still up. I believe I used that channel for just watching videos. Like, I'm subscribed to whatever channels I like watching.
Right. Apologies, I crashed.
Oh. I believe I comment on videos, like, because I'm subscribed to, I believe, you and maybe Spotters and Pat on there.
Okay, yeah.
I believe I sometimes comment with that account and forget that you won't know it's me.
Yeah. That's fair enough, yeah. Interesting, yeah. No, it's interesting to know, because you always get, like, people always seem to have, like, a first channel or whatever.
Yeah. You?
Yeah, I had a channel before the one I have, but it was quickly deleted. I shared it with my brother Dolmo. But yeah, we won't speak of that.
That's hard.
To be honest,
sharing.
I couldn't. Well, it's one of these ones that I don't remember exactly what I uploaded to it, but I'm just gonna forget. I'm not gonna think about it. If you think my content now is cringy, you should have seen it back in those days. Anyway, nah, it wasn't that bad. It was just I think it was back in the age of YouTube where you could just upload anything. Like, this was before, cringe really took hold in definition. It was when, back in the day, when you could upload anything, like, 5 FPS Lego stop motion animation videos were banging on YouTube. It was when, single girls would, like, be able to just boot up their webcam and just record a video uncut and get hundreds of, it was those days, basically.
The good old days.
I don't know why I chose single girls. I think anyone Ray William Johnson managed to do it, but that's anyway, that's another story. Moving on. Oh yeah, that's a good question actually. What, like, outside, I'm not saying anyone in Cakecore is your favourite YouTuber, but outside of Cakecore, who do you watch on YouTube? Who do you follow on YouTube? What sort of content do you follow? No shame will be had on this, so if the answer is Logan Paul, like, I won't shame you.
No, it's not Logan Paul.
Okay.
I've really I've really stuck with Jack's films over the past couple years. He's been very consistent with
Okay,
his
yeah.
uploads, and I don't know.
Mhm.
I've watched every one of his videos. I like them because they're short, and I don't know.
Right, yeah.
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
not too into like the 10-minute long vlogs every day.
Right, yeah.
Or
Mhm.
I'm into small chunks of edited stuff, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I know what you mean exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes 10 minutes can seem like a stretch.
Yeah, I mean it's
But-
different. It's a different story when it's like a let's play or something.
Right, yeah.
But overall, the whole vlog scene, I'm not that into.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've watched a few vlogs, but I wouldn't say I'm a dedicated fan. If it's something interesting, then fair enough. But
Well,
I don't watch many.
I'll see something. It's like, hey, that looks interesting, and then it
Mm.
takes 10 minutes to get to the interesting part, and it's just not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. That's the one thing I hate. Yeah, yeah. I know. It works. That way of doing YouTube works if you know people are going to watch the whole video. But if you're trying to get people like you or me to watch, it's less likely to work because I'm not going to sit through 10 minutes of talking before it gets to the part I want to watch. So
Yeah.
but there you go.
What about you? Do you have a favorite?
I still watch Etho. I've watched him since like 2011.
Oh,
He's probably still my favorite, but I watch a wider variety now than I used to.
Okay.
Well, I guess back in the day, everyone watched the Lego stop motion animation videos and the all that sort of garbage. But
Hey.
I guess, well, no, it's not. But consistently, I've watched Etho since 2011. So, yeah. Oh dear. Right, let's see what's the time. So the time currently is 9:30. Let's go try go another 10 minutes. I'll try and fit in another couple of questions and then we'll end it there if you want.
All right.
I'm starting to run out of steam. First thing I want to ask, and I think I might have asked you this during the charity live stream. I might not have, I don't remember. But how did you enjoy visiting the hospital that we or the extra the hospital. Remember that hospital that you visited with the guys? How did you enjoy that?
The hospital was a cool experience, but the overall that day was pretty what's the word? Taxing.
Okay, right.
It was like 120 degrees out, I believe, at the hottest point.
Oh, jings.
And the car we were in, a little backstory. I don't know if it was in the video, but the day before, I put a gallon of gas in the trunk, hit a bump, and a lot of it spilled.
Oh,
so
no!
There was just this like fuming smell of gasoline that was in the car all day.
Oh, dear.
And that was on top of the heat, it just... And of course the LA traffic and stuff, it was a pretty rough.
Right, yeah.
But, we had fun. We got out of the car as
Mhm,
much
yep,
as
yep.
we could.
Yeah. Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah, but it was still a good experience.
Right. That's interesting, though. Yeah. Well, I remember a lot of the vlog shots came from within the car.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell we were dying. Well, and, yeah, it was still fun.
Yeah. Next question. So obviously California is the greatest US state of all time, bar none, right? But if there was another state that might take your fancy for living in, like living, working, that sort of thing,
Yeah.
which would it be? Is there any other states that particularly interest you or you think have advantages to living in them? And if the answer is no, the US sucks, I'll accept that for an answer.
I think I would like a break from the heat and all the people. Because California is very, very crowded.
Right, yeah.
Maybe someplace like Utah or...
Okay.
I liked a lot of Denver.
Okay,
Denver,
sure.
Colorado.
Have you seen a lot of the other states actually?
No, I haven't.
Some question. No, okay.
Haven't watched much.
Fair enough.
If you were to live in the United States, where would you fancy living?
Well, because most of the people I know, such as yourselves on this, and got to give mention to Zenja and that, you live kind of in the west, southwest. I'd probably want to live around there for the friends kind of aspect. I'm not quite sure of the heat and the other stuff. No, not the other stuff, but you know what I mean. For the heat and all that, I'm not quite sure. I don't fancy New York though. New York's too busy, and I'm not a big fan of cities. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what would probably somewhere up north. That's oh dear, I've crashed again. So I dug iron and it wasn't appearing. Yeah, probably somewhere up north, kind of central.
Okay.
Whatever those would be. Ohio maybe. Is Ohio up north?
I think it's middle-ish.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be.
Either Ohio or just like, I know it's not part of the United States, but Canada maybe just in general.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I don't think I could do it. Actually, no, I probably should have mentioned that. Anyway, moving on. I'm editing that, but no. Okay, right. Anyway. Okay. Finally, we'll get on to a final question. Don't worry, it's not that difficult or exciting, or whatever. But we'll make it a two-part question. Favorite movie of all time, and are there any movies coming out that you are particularly looking forward to?
Okay, favorite movie of all time. Man, you know, it's really hard. A favorite movie.
Okay, or we could change it to a movie that you really, really, really like. How about that? So
I really enjoy
no pressure.
Watching the Lord of the Rings movies.
Yes, good man, good man.
I also really like the Star Wars movies, even though
Yep.
would say they're not that great. The new ones I haven't really caught up on.
Okay. I don't worry, you're not missing much. Nah, they're alright.
I don't know, I think part of Star Wars is it's kind of sentimental. I played a lot of the Star Wars video games and had a lot of Star Wars Legos and stuff. I think just
great game.
A lot about Star Wars.
Yep.
That I don't know.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I accept those for answers. And any movies you're looking forward to? If there's not, I don't blame you.
I don't know. I don't know any movies coming. Oh, I'm looking forward to Toy Story 5.
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about that. Yep, that's an acceptable answer as well.
I'm not sure. I know there was rumors before about Shrek 5. I'd be excited for that. I don't know if it's.
Wait, hold on. Is it Toy Story 5 or is it Toy Story 4? I thought there was only three Toy Stories.
Toy Story 4.
Right, okay, yeah, but it would be Shrek 5, right? Because there's been 4 Shreks. Or has there been 5? Okay, yeah.
There's been 4.
That makes sense. Interesting.
Know any movies coming out that sound exciting? I don't really pay attention.
Do you have Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's this movie called Outlocking, which I basically talked up to everyone, like everyone in my live stream and everything. I was talking up to them and that, and it's really good because it's about Scottish history. It's about one of our kings who basically took back our country from the English, and it's quite violent and there's a lot of gore, but like overall it does a good job at. It's maybe not so good at storytelling, but it's good at showing the history and that, so it's quite accurate.
What's it called?
Outlaw King. That is the. Yeah.
All right.
Because So that's that. But now you've mentioned that Toy Story's coming out. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know when it's coming out, but.
Toy Story. I watched. I remember watching Toy Story 2 in the cinema when it came out, and it was one of my favourite movies back in the day.
Oh.
That was really good. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it there for the Q&A. Is there anything you want to add? Is there anything you want to build upon, or?
No, I
I mean,
think.
technically, this is your video, so you know you can do what you want.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Are you Oh yeah, you're recording. Yeah, I enjoyed the interview.
No worries.
Maybe I'll interview you in the future.
Oh, sorry, you cut out.
Maybe I'll interview you in the future.
Well, no, I don't think that's necessary. You can interview someone else. I think Elton. I think Elton would really be more interesting. So yeah.
All right, I'll take
All
that
right.
as a maybe.
Yeah. Okay, maybe. All right. I'm just gonna end there. Thanks for watching, folks.